intro it however you think it would work. Because I've just done a completely new project.
Is it just talking about the championship games and then predictions?
Are we allowed to say that?
Say what? I would say, I guess it is.
Is it? Yeah, is it not like fiercely?
Because they have to say like the big game.
Yeah, the
right?
big game. I'll bleep the early ones because it'll be funny. But like,
wait, what's a synonym for Super Bowl?
You gotta call it the suburb owl, like everyone else does.
The superb owl.
I think the big game is just.
What are those things that you close? What is this? Tupperware. I'm gonna call it the mighty Tupperware.
Oh God. Oh, here we go. Right. Well, like so here. Okay, no, you call it.
I'll call it whatever you want me to call it. I don't care.
The big game is correct, but the mighty Tupperware is hilarious.
Speaking of rabbits, no, there's nothing about rabbits.
Yeah,
they get hunted by eagles.
It's true. They do.
And eagles are sometimes headdresses for chiefs, the true winners of the mighty Tupperware.
Okay. I was gonna say something about what else eagles hunt, but
What do they hunt?
Apparently commanders.
Hello and welcome back to the Sports Corner.
Special Sports Corner episode. Special. Can we call it like a Super Sports Corner? I think that we can do, right? I think that's fine.
I think so.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it should be fine.
It's not that super.
We're talking
I'm
about.
so sad. I was so sad. So.
Well, let's not talk about why you're sad yet.
Okay.
Because we have footage that was supposed to be in a different episode that then got removed. That's about us before championship games happens, before we know who's competing in the big game, the decisions to go. So we can throw it to us then. And then we can come back and talk about why you're so depressed.
Okay.
So you can do that.
Kobe! So how about those playoffs? The NFL playoffs?
I'm scared.
You should be. You should be terrified.
Yeah. Listen, right? It's funny because I was talking to some of my coworkers, and they were like, "Oh, they got it. They're going all the way." And then it was during last game, before it looked like
what was the last game? What are we talking about the Packers game or are we talking about the Rams game?
The Rams game.
Okay, the Rams game.
It was before the Rams got that last touchdown, and it looked like we were locked in, good, solid lead. We're going to do
down
it.
The field slamming on his helmet.
Yep. Yeah. And they were like, "See, we got this. We're going all the way." And I was like, "I don't know. I'm a bit worried about next week." And they were just like, "No, not at all. Who are we playing next week?" And I was like, "Well, if we win this, it's the Commanders." And they did, and they clammed up and walked away. And I was like, "Oh, there is a genuine fear."
They're playing like a team possessed, and you guys are not playing well.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
not at all.
You guys can continue to win. I'm never convinced that you are better than both the teams you played, and they've played you close.
Yeah, it shouldn't have. Yeah, I am not convinced. I am worried. Scary. I am happy that I get to just enjoy this and that I'm not emotionally connected to it, because this is the same way that the Phillies were playing last playoff season.
Yeah,
and that was painful. That hurt emotionally.
You asked me a question last week,
no.
And I have to change what I said.
Okay.
Because I watched the Chiefs game this weekend.
Yeah.
They are the villains of the NFL. I do not know how the refs in their games always give them every call. And Patrick Mahomes, like I said last week, how can you hate Kermit? He just sounds like Kermit. He's a nice guy, right? The way he stops running as he goes to the sideline and tries to goat the players into hitting him to get a penalty, he got lightly tapped out of bounds and he flopped, and he like a soccer player, and just tumbled out of bounds, and he got a flag for it, and they got a 15-yard unnecessary roughness, and I'm like, that's the type of stuff that makes me hate the game. I saw in the Eagles game, there's a hit on the receiver. On Devontae Smith, he was coming across. It was either Devontae or AJ, I can't remember. They're coming across, and the guy hits him, but he drops the ball. Doesn't catch the ball, but he has it. When the guy hits him, he drops the ball. They called it unnecessary roughness. Gave him 15 yards. I thought it was the worst call I've ever seen. What are you supposed to do then? Am I just supposed to let them catch the ball? I don't want to sound like go back to the 2000s, give all the players CTE again, because when I complain about this is what it sounds like.
Allegedly.
But you have to let defense play defense.
Yeah.
If the quarterback has to throw the ball over the middle of the field, that is death row. You never want to throw the ball across the middle of the field because you're going to get hit. But that's just a fact of the game. You can't penalize the defense for doing what they're supposed to do. But that's not how we see it, I guess. So I'm wrong.
So we're thinking what? Are we thinking Chiefs and Commanders or Bills and Commanders for the Super Bowl currently?
Now, see, here's the thing. The Commanders in Philly, that game is going to be crazy.
Oh, yes, absolutely. The game's going to be crazy.
I also believe if it snows again, the Eagles will win.
That was wild.
Yeah. And my dad said this while we were watching the game. My dad and my mom said this. Oh, I love watching a snow game. They're wrong. Snow games are horrible. You can't do anything. You can't throw the ball. You can barely run. It turns into nobody scoring for hours at a time. A rain game is a little bit different. I like rain games. But a snow game sucks. Because it doesn't go away. The snow stays on the ground. Everything's a mess. You can't cut. It sucks. So anybody that says they like the snow game, they remember LaShawn against Detroit, cutting up in the snow and playing crazy. That's what they remember. They think every snow game's like that. It's not like that. It sucks. That being said, if it snows again or the conditions are bad, I'm worried about Washington. My heart wants to say Washington Bills in the Super Bowl. But God, if the Eagles figure it out against anybody, it'll be the Commanders. And they'll stomp them into the ground, and it'll devastate my father. My dad, I think, needs it to be, I don't know.
I don't think they'll stomp them into the ground just because we seem to be unable to do that anymore. We did it, against the Cowboys, and then we couldn't do it again.
Saquon is the secret sauce, man.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't think the Commanders can necessarily stop Saquon.
Sure, but that doesn't mean that they won't also score.
Yeah, they score like anybody's business.
Like...
De'Ami Brown, what a player that guy is. He's been amazing all year.
What time do they play? When do they play?
3 o'clock. They're the early game.
Why do the Eagles never get prime time?
Well, I felt the exact opposite. It feels like every year the NFC Championship game is the late game, and they're the early game this year.
I think,
but that's also complete conjecture, and I could be wrong.
I can't speak on last season. I can say this season. I say this because normally I watch football at work. You got flexed out of a game.
I remember that.
This is coming off my memory because I normally watch football at work. And normally the Eagles are on, or they come on right when I get there at 3. They're never the later game.
Okay.
And so, just in general this season, the entire playoffs have been them playing at 3 or 4 o'clock.
They had the Brazil game this year.
That too. But that's cool. I don't know.
I like the international games.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Eagles Commanders.
That Bills game. I'll never understand this with the Ravens. They continue to... they lose, and I never feel like they lose... Well, I guess they do because they had 3 turnovers. But when are the Ravens gonna realize that they have Michael Vick as their quarterback?
I didn't even know that they did.
No, they have Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
He moves like Vick. He's mobile and he can run. It seems in every playoff game that I see them lose, he drops back to pass 90% of the time. Let him run. He's the fastest player in the league. He's the most elusive. Just let him run around. Why does he always throw the ball? It's like we're so against the mobile quarterback idea that did y'all just see Washington? They won the game because of it. It just makes me so upset, and I don't know how much of it's a Ravens offense thing or if it's a Lamar trying to prove that he can be a pocket passer or whatever it is. I don't know.
Sure. Okay. That might. I hope that worked. It might not have worked. I could have forgot, but we'll see. But. So, I had no reason to be scared, and you were wrong.
No, I'm going to fight this narrative because everybody has talked trash to me. There is no way Eagles fans, it was a 8 or 9 point game in the third quarter. Without that special teams fumble, Washington goes down by 3. You could... we can say whatever. They won 55-24, whatever it was.
Something like
Your
that.
defense could not stop Washington, which is what nobody is talking about going into this game against the Chiefs, who have better weapons than Washington. It's scary. I know Washington's defense is bad, has been bad all season. They don't have the players to be where they were. They played very well. They forced turnovers in the Detroit game, mainly due to Jared Goff and his decision making. I still think Jared Goff is really good, but he got lucky with, I think it was 3 interceptions. Washington calls no turnovers, and for the first time this year against the Commanders, the Eagles finally scored off of their turnovers. Every turnover, they scored a touchdown out of. The last game, where they lost 36-33, they had 5 picks, they had 5 turnovers, and they scored 3 points. Or I think they scored a touchdown off of those turnovers. They finally did. They played a perfect game. But I don't think you guys are a 23-point better team than the Commanders. I don't think that. And a bunch of scores in garbage time, I don't care. You guys were better. You were the better team. The game was scary coming out of halftime going into the third quarter. It was close. Then you guys pulled away. It was what it was. I'll stand 10 toes. I think Washington had every chance to win that game.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They just,
They didn't. And sometimes it shakes that way. My dad was very sad. We were so sad, we kind of just didn't care about the other game. We just did football trivia for the entirety of the Chiefs game. And would look and be like, Chiefs got a favorable call again. Crazy.
It was close. That game was close.
That game shouldn't have been close.
I mean, why not? Bills are good. Chiefs are good. Game can be close.
I think the Chiefs are better.
Yeah.
I think that... I will be the villain. I don't think the Bills really played well enough to win. I think the call for Josh Allen's 4th down, I think he got over past the line. I don't know how that wasn't called a first down. The pass where the ball touches the ground. I don't know how that's a catch. In any other situation I've ever seen, that's not a catch. But they gave it to him, whatever, Chiefs bias. And the first half of the game, Josh Allen was overthrowing and underthrowing guys left and right. That was what I was saying. I didn't see Josh Allen play amazing. And if you want to put it on anybody, you can put it on Sean McDermott. I don't think I think he's a great defensive guy. He can put a good team together, great culture builder. I do not think he's good at managing a game in the game. He's very bad at in-game adjustments. And that will continue to be their problem until they fire him. And I really thought there was a chance he was going to get fired after that game. But he didn't. He made it. We'll see next year.
I didn't watch the Chiefs-Bills game, so.
Oh, you didn't have to. You had just mollywopped the high school team. Oh, God. That was so hard to watch.
It definitely, in my recollection of that game, it feels like that the Eagles scored all their points in the first quarter and in the fourth quarter, and that was it.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Washington. Because that's gotta suck to have such a good season and it end on that horrible of a note. It just sucks for them. But only thing positive for them, I want to talk about the losers a little bit before we get to we'll talk a bunch about the winners. DC is now a destination for free agents. People want to play with Jaden Daniels. He's the real deal now. People may disagree. Eagles fans may disagree. He outplayed Jalen Hurts in that game. Jaden Daniels was the best player on the field during that championship game. Whether or not the rest of the players wanted to show up is different. The Commanders' offensive line was not very good. Their tackles were not very good. And Biotish, specifically the center, was not good. It was a lot of blown assignments that I saw. And their tackles just aren't that great. They're not horrible, but it's also the best part of the Eagles' organization is their defensive line. And it's hard to, when you get a constant rotation to Jordan Davis, what's the guy? Jalen Carter. These guys on the interior are just going to tear up because they're game wreckers as much as their edge guys are with Josh Sweat and Nolan Smith, and it's very hard. And Jaden Daniels made it not look hard for a while. So
I believe you. You know a lot of names of football players.
no, I'm just trying to
Yeah, no, I know.
talk
I don't.
about the players in those positions.
Yeah, I agree with some of the stuff you're saying. I think the DC has the fortunate situation. The fortunate part of this is that their team is so young that Jaden Daniels is gonna, unless anything terrible happens, God forbid, he's gonna be around for a while. You're gonna have that core team for a bit, versus someone like the Eagles that our players are starting to retire.
They also, I think, going into this offseason, have the most cap space of any team in the league, and they didn't have to trade anything to get Jaden Daniels. They picked him with their own pick last year. So they now have you could look at it like a treasure trove of picks to go out and get certain people in certain positions. What I saw this morning, this may date when we're doing this, Myles Garrett came out and requested a trade today.
Yes, I did see that.
That is what I think is the best defensive player in the league.
Yeah, from Cleveland, right? He's currently with Cleveland.
He's Cleveland defensive end. I would love to see him in Washington. I'd also like to see him in Chicago. So we'll see where that goes. Because if there's anybody that the Bears will trade everything for, is an edge rusher. We love trading for defensive players. So we'll see. I don't know if that's developed throughout the day, if anything's changed. But we'll have to see.
But yeah, that's the one thing I can agree on is Washington is a destination. There's someone to watch. Like it would be surprising if we didn't see anything big out of them in the next couple of years.
The big game, though, before we get to the mighty Tupperware, as some people call it.
The mighty Tupperware.
Some people, not me, but other people that I've heard. Zach, I'm actually a very happy man. The Bears made a decision that I agree with.
Did they?
We hired Ben Johnson. Now, I know on the episode I did not name him. I named Cliff Kingsbury,
yes,
Pete Carroll, and Mike Vrabel. I did not say Ben Johnson because I was so convinced that the Bears are so dumb and stupid that we would have no chance of getting him, and I didn't want to get my hopes up. I didn't even mention him. And we went out and hired Ben Johnson. I can't wait to ruin him and us be horrible for the next 4 years, but I have hope going into this next season. I'm very happy.
Hope is good. Yes. Hope is dangerous.
It is very dangerous. And the Cowboys hired Brian Schottenheimer. That might age very poorly. He might be very good. I actually think he might be good because I really like his dad. Marty Schottenheimer is a very good coach. But everybody's clowning him. I love clowning Dallas. I'll be wrong, and this can bite me in the ass in 9 months. But imagine being Dallas. All right. The big game.
The rematch.
Yeah, the rematch of the worst officiated the mighty Tupperware of all time. I stand 10 toes on it. There is no... You know what they say? The best player always wins? That's just not true.
You said it.
What did I say?
You said the word.
The worst officiated the mighty Tupperware of all time.
Yeah, you said the word.
Oh, shit.
It
was in past tense, though.
I thought you were going to go longer, too. I'm not going to lie.
I was talking shit. Yeah, Eagles got screwed out of that game.
I didn't watch the mighty Tupperware. Fucking hell. This
Get back.
This will probably
Whoever says it first gets the dollar.
Not
or doesn't get the dollar.
This is going to be the first big game that I watch in full. Probably. I'll be at work, so we'll see. Since the Eagles first win.
Yeah.
I was going to watch it. If I was off, we were going to go to my aunt's and we were going to watch it. But I will be working, so I will get to go. My boss said that we can all wear jerseys that day, so
nice.
Thankfully I did buy a Saquon Barkley jersey, and I do have it, so I'll get to wear it.
I have a Washington Commanders legend, Zach Ertz jersey that I will be wearing.
Super Bowl 52 champion Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
He did good things for us.
Yeah, he did, but he's a Commanders legend.
Yeah.
I'll stand 10 toes on it.
Yeah. We'll see if he gets anything out of that, or if he'll just be an Eagle when he retires. He'll just be an Eagle for
like. You think
the
he'll
really
retire
an
Eagle?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think if Nick Sirianni is the coach, he won't, because I think there's an issue there. I think Sirianni booted him out of Philly the first time. I don't think he'll go back if Sirianni's the coach.
Maybe.
That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
I don't know. It might depend on what happens while he's in Washington. If Washington goes all the whole distance next year, he might just retire.
I don't know if he's under contract next year. I don't know if he got a 1 year or if he's on a 2 year contract. He might be on a 2, but I'm not sure.
But just in general, because I feel
he had a pretty good year this year.
Yeah, To mention someone that I think Philly screwed over, who then did come back and retire as an Eagle, if Nick Foles had done anything big after he had left, I don't think he would have come back to retire as an Eagle.
Yeah, but that means he would have had to be a good quarterback.
Anyway.
I can say that because we paid him. I hate the Bears. But not as much as I hate the Packers. But let's get back to the big game. So, Chiefs-Eagles.
Chiefs-Eagles.
How do you think this is going to go?
I don't know. I don't know enough about football to actually do a thing. Like, I can throw the good vibes in highest scoring Super Bowl of all time, won by the Eagles. Eagles' second win. Chiefs get denied of their three-peat. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about football. I'm just here for the vibes.
I think the Eagles have the best roster in football. But the Chiefs know how to win.
But also, these teams have also clashed before. Like, as much as I don't think there's a lot of merit to it's your first time here, it was Nick Sirianni's first time there. Yeah. And now he's back, and it's the same team. And, like, there's got to be a different playing field there because of that.
There's a couple of guys. There's a lot of guys that it will still be their first time. I don't think Jordan Davis might have been a rookie, but I know Jalen Carter wasn't there.
Yeah.
I know Nakobe Dean wasn't there, and if he was a backup. He wasn't starting. Zach Bond has never been there. There's Quinyon Mitchell's never been there. Blankenship was. Cooper DeJean never been there. And as crazy as he is, an MVP candidate, Saquon's never been to the big game.
It's true.
So we'll see. It's going to be a close game. I can't see a blowout either way.
Yeah. It'll be similar to last year where we're going towards the end and we're still tied.
Yeah.
And hopefully Philly cannot blow it this time. But also they're Philly, so that's their specialty.
Yeah, I can see Philly losing the game.
I refuse to say those words because I refuse to, but, like, I've been a Philly fan my whole life. I know how we do.
Blow it at the last second.
Like, I'm aware. I have I got a lot of divisional and conference and league championship hats. I only got one world champion hat.
Yeah.
All right, I'm aware.
This is a win-win Super Bowl for me.
Okay.
This pushes both of my agendas.
Oh, okay.
One, I like to see the Eagles win. They're a good team. I love watching Philly fans just be vehemently wrong. The fact that Philly fans still wanted to fire Nick Sirianni when they had like 10 wins with 2 losses.
I don't understand.
It's like, can you look at any stat ever? Like, he has the best winning percentage of any coach since he's entered the league.
He's taken us to the Super Bowl twice.
He has not had a losing season. 2 Super Bowls. 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. Every year he's made the playoffs. Never missed the playoffs. Now, given the first year they were bad and they lost immediately to Tampa, who went on to win the Super Bowl. But he also took it under, like, you guys, I don't want to say you were bad, but you weren't good. Yeah. Like, you got it. I think you made it in the last week of the playoffs. The last week of the regular season. Is it good? And then my other agenda is that Andy Reid is the greatest coach of all time. And I'm fighting the Belichick lovers. I don't usually call them that. Call them something much worse, but I don't want to be crass. But Andy Reid, I think, is the greatest coach I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's so easy to hate because we're in the middle of this dynasty, but when you're looking at the dynasty 10 years after it ended, you just look at the rap sheet, like...
Yeah, apparently it's cool to talk nice about Tom Brady and Bill Belichick now. Whatever.
Yeah, like...
I remember. I was there.
Yeah.
I remember how everybody really felt.
Yeah, I remember beating them. Like, I don't know. Like...
All right, pal.
I don't do a lot of things, but if there's one thing I do...
Yeah, the one thing the NFC East does is they beat dynasties. The Giants, Eagles, hopefully the Eagles again. We'll see. But I don't know. It's gonna be a good game.
They're gonna go.
I think players to watch out for. I think this will be the game where I don't think Juju's gonna be a big thing, and Travis Kelce hasn't been much throughout the playoffs. Look for Xavier Worthy and Travis Kelce. I think are gonna have big games.
Okay.
Pacheco, I think I think Pacheco plays better in big games. I think Pacheco will finally be something because he hasn't really been all year. He's been injured for a lot of the year, but he's back. I think he'll get it rolling for the Chiefs. And for the Eagles, you need Saquon to be Saquon.
Yeah.
If he's
absolutely.
not, I think you guys just lose. Because I still don't think you guys throw the ball that well. I think you throw it well, but not to the point where you can abandon the run and just throw the ball.
Yeah. It's our strongest thing right now. That's who scores majority of our points. Is Saquon and the touch push, and that's it.
The touch push, yeah. Dallas Goedert's the best tight end in the league.
Okay.
I believe that for, I think, a year, but Philly never uses him because they have 18 other amazing players to give the ball. But Dallas Goedert has he's led the Eagles in playoff reception yards. Because when it gets down to it, they want to cover everybody else. Nobody covers Dallas, and Dallas is amazing. I love Dallas Goedert. If I were to buy an Eagles jersey, it wouldn't be him, but I appreciate him being on the team.
My brother met him the other day.
Where?
He was at one of the places, and he was at one of the Dicks. I don't know which one. But Ethan went, he stood in line, and he met him, he got photos.
Oh. I thought it was at somebody's house that you didn't like.
No.
I didn't understand what you were saying.
No.
But you're talking about the sporting goods store.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
No, not sponsored.
Yeah.
Or powered by.
Oh, well, I whatever floats your boat. You have anything?
I only have so many thoughts. Like I can give you a bunch of like hype Philly conjecture, but like
you're a fan of one of these. I'm giving you your time to shine.
I am. So like it's like I was telling someone, I am a fan of the Eagles. Yes, that is my football team. But it's also as much as I care about football. I'm going to have a fun time watching it. Had a great time watching the NFC Championship game. Yeah, it was the first time it's the first time in a while, if ever, that I've just sat down and I'm going to watch this game. It's nice. I like seeing the city go crazy. It's fun. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I wish I could say I grew up my entire life liking football so that way I could have all this emotion for it, but I don't. And baseball season starts in like a month. But 2 months. Spring training starts in a few weeks. I got the calendar right there.
Like in that. So many basketballs around.
It's exciting. I know some of the players' names. That's cool. I know who to look at, like Saquon Barkley. Like,
who's your quarterback, Zach?
I know his last name.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say, and I was like, "Oh, what's his first name?" I'm blanking now. I'm under pressure. Is it okay? Jalen Hurts. All right. I know doubt.
Do our singing Queen Mylota?
I don't know who that is. So.
You don't know Mylota?
You don't know Mylota?
I don't know.
What's Mylota's first name?
Jordan.
Nice.
I've listened to the albums.
Well, the person I know from the albums is Jason Kelce, but he's retired.
He is specifically the one that I
Football
tagged you in the
career,
video
life.
where his headset was on. And he was going, my boy, my boy.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
He's a left tackle. He's very large.
Okay. There's Dallas Goedert as well.
Yeah.
He's cool. I don't know how much I trust someone named Dallas, but, he seems good. Seems fun.
There's the one that pulled
there's AJ Brown. That's another one.
Yep.
Okay.
He reads his books on the sideline that everybody is upset about. Jesus, I'm going off. I don't understand why we get so upset that players do things other than play football.
Thank you.
It makes me so upset. Let these guys just be guys. Why is it an issue that he reads a book on the sidelines? I understand he has a diva persona, and for everything I'm saying right now, I do think he is a diva. But if he wants to read a book about self-excellence, just let him read the book. Why does that have to be a thing? Why do we have to hate people for, like, I don't know. I hate fan culture sometimes.
Maybe this is just because of how Philly I am. I didn't know we hated that because that book is everywhere in Philadelphia.
No, everybody. Okay, if you're outside of Philadelphia,
I know. I understand what you're saying, but like,
everybody hates it, and it makes me so mad.
But like, we went to a concert at Xfinity Live the day before the
it became
game,
a bestseller or something.
And then like they had the book at the stand, and they were just like, "Anyone reading this?" And everyone popped, and I'm like confused about why. And later we find out it was when he was reading on the sidelines.
So funny.
It's a good concert, fun time. People then posted photos of the crowd at Xfinity Live and being like, "People are already pre-gaming," and like,
no, bro, it was a concert.
We were at a ticketed event. Like, we were in Eagles gear because like, we're right next to Lincoln Financial the night before a big game, but like, we were there for a concert. It was a good concert. Great time. Thank you. What was the name of the radio station? Was it Q104?
No. 1045.
I was close. Had the numbers right. Alt 1045 for Winter Dawn was a good time.
I don't have anything else to say. Do you have anything else to say?
I do not. This is going to be a fun game, and I'm sure we'll talk about it on the main show after it's over. You can catch that, and I normally upload it every weekend. You can find it all on Instagram as well. All the links and stuff will be in the description for everything, as they always are.
Yes. Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself. Because I didn't know what to say.
There you go.
There we go.
Have fun.
Yeah, have fun. Goodbye.
Go Birds.
Go
That's
Birds.
it. Ah, yay!